all morning long, we've been getting a look at how Friends of Codey's helps to turn food dreams into real businesses.
And it makes sense in a city where so many people
Everybody
have these
cooks.
cooking,
Right.
entrepreneurial aspirations. And so, you know, having a little fun in the kitchen this morning with Whitney Miller.
Right. Oh, I was just going to say, it just brings back memories of when you're trying to make some money or raise some money, you go have your little supper plates on the boulevard.
Right, you do a little bake, you do something. Yeah,
right.
so Whitney Miller is live in the kitchen this morning taking her hand at waffles with one of the entrepreneurs who's working out of that space to build their business, Whitney.
Yeah, for me, it was a lemonade stand. I wasn't making nobody's food. But, so we talked about the mission here at Friends of Codey's, and now we're gonna get into the kitchen, and I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try to make a crazy waffle. And while I do that, Sinatra, who owns Crazy Waffle Bar, I wanted to ask you, what advice would you give to somebody who say that they want to start a food business?
Yeah, I would say if you're just getting started, regardless of the food business, whether you're a food truck, caterer, restaurant, research a local municipality, see what the rules and regulations are, and how are you fitting within those rules and regulations, because sometimes you may need to scale back depending on what your capabilities are at the time.
Okay, now because you all have a community. You were telling me, like, whenever everybody's here, all the chefs is cooking,
right,
it's a good time. What does that community mean for the food culture here in New Orleans?
What the community means to New Orleans, and actually to the state as a whole, is being able to continue preserving the culture of New Orleans, the food culture of Louisiana. We're the only independent food incubator in the state, second to universities. And so we are essentially making sure that there is a continuation of the New Orleans food culture, the great food that people come here as tourists to experience. And so being able to incubate the next wave of food businesses, I think, is really a value add to the city and the state as a whole.
All right, now be honest. How am I doing?
It's a crazy waffle bar. I can't tell you no. It looks good to me.
Okay, isn't it pretty?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Now, what did I put on here so that the people know if they want to recreate this concoction?
It's giving half Dubai chocolate, half, party in your mouth. Okay? So we have the pistachio cream, whipped cream. We have some chocolate syrup, Fruity Pebbles. We have, and also it's a shaved phyllo called Katafi.
Oh, I love it.
Which is on top, and so on top of our golden waffle.
We're going to call that the half and half Whitney, okay? Well, thank you so much for being here. And thanks for letting us take over the kitchen today. We had a really good time. I love what you're doing for the food culture here in New Orleans. Y'all, I'm going to bring one of y'all back this. Hopefully y'all try it.